Hey y'all, this is Misty here, and today is such a beautiful, lovely day. We thought we'd fire our grill up outside and cook us some grill food. Everybody's been wanting to grill, so I am going to be grilling some of our pork chops that we got off of our pigs, our hogs that we butchered this year. And I'm going to make some deer burgers, and we've got some hot dogs on here for the children. They wanted some hot dogs while they're waiting on the food to get done. We're burning down and getting this good bed of coals first. And I got me some turnips in the house. We'll walk in there and I'll show you what I'm going to do to kind of prepare them. And just wanted to share this with y'all today. A little grilling is what we're doing. All right, here I've got my turnips in the house, and we're going to cut them off. And my grandma told me how to cook these, and I'm going to peel them. We're going to dice them, rinse them off. We're going to take our greens. And she eats, I've never cooked a lot of greens she has, and she said with these greens, I sent her some home, she said they're so good and tender. She just chopped the big end of it off, and she left the rest, and then she took it, and she chopped it into big chunks like that, and she cooks the turnips for a little while, then she adds the greens to it, and I'll show you that when I get to it. Alright, well I'm waiting for my fire to burn down some and get me some good coals. I got me some water on here boiling. And I got me some salt, pepper, and Zatarain's blackened seasoning. And I got me a few little pieces of bacon in here. And I've got my turnips, and I've got them cut up, chopped, and cleaned. And I'm going to put these in here, and I'm going to let them cook. And I'm going to let them cook for about 20 to 30 minutes until they get good and tender. And when they do, then hang on one second. When they're tender, I'm going to take these, and I'm going to chop these up into chunk-sized sections, and I'm going to put them in there, and I'm going to boil them with it. And that's what I'm going to do. I just want to get that going first because it takes a little longer to cook. I got baked potatoes that, if you don't have foil and you have a wood cook stove like I do, I popped me some potatoes in there. They're baked. I got them wrapped up in a towel on top, heating. So that part's done. And while these are cooking, and in a little bit, I'll show you my meat. Okay, and here's what I'm going to do here. I cut the biggest, thickest stems off, and my grandma told me her mama used to strip them. She said, but Misty, she said, these were the most sweetest turnips I had ever eaten in my life. She said, so I didn't strip them. And she just took them and cut them into just kind of chunk-sized pieces like this. You don't got to use all your little stems left over. Then you got you some bite-sized pieces going on. And then when my turnips are softened, I'll put them in on top. Alrighty, got my coals cooked down to where I want them. I'm going to put my pork chops on. And get these on here for you. And I want them to cook nice and slow, not all flamed up. Which I do that sometimes when I'm cooking quickly. And I'll put these on in just a minute. I'll show you what I'm going to do with my deer burger. Alright, I got me a bag of my deer meat because it's ground and it was vacuum sealed. And what I'm going to do, because I do not like to put pork in my deer meat, so I would prefer to put me a couple of eggs in here to help it stick together good. And I'm going to put me some salt.
Real salt.
Real salt. This is not fake salt. This is derived from the
Himalayan pink.
Yep, mineral. Yeah, that's it. It's not from the sea. Put me a Zatarain's blackened seasoning. This is one of my most favorite seasonings. A little garlic powder.
Our own garlic powder.
Put a little more Zatarain's. More flavor there. Can't beat too much. Black pepper. That shaker just don't do me justice.
You know, we got to get a
better shaker. Now I'm going to get me a, crack your own peppercorns. And let's put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in here. And I'm going to blend this up real good, and then I'll pat him out. I'll skip this part and show you when I pat him out. Got this mixed together real good, and we're going to put these down. And I will not touch those until they are cooked, because if you do, you will have a mess. You need them to cook to where they can gel together. I'll patty these all out. And then when this gets closer to just a minute since I patty these out, and I'm going to put my greens and my turnips. Okay, my turnips are soft, so now I'm going to put my greens in. And get these greens in, and then I'll stir them up. Alright, we got our pork chops grilled up here, and got our burgers. And our turnips and turnip greens put together, and they are very delicious. I'm glad I tried them. Got up some baked potatoes, and I went ahead and sauteed me some onions and a little bacon grease and made me some green beans in it. And I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you have a very nice day, and God bless.